Welcome, everyone, to the Quite Alright podcast, the podcast that up until last week had a 66% audio success rate. I'm one of your hosts, Minab.
I'm Liam.
I'm Matt.
To address the audio issue last week, I'm sorry that it sounded like I'm yelling for, I don't know, my stepdad to leave. The Blue Yeti has gain settings, and I'm not great, so hopefully this sounds better. How are you guys?
I'm well. It's late. I'm tired.
Yeah, for
I'm
reference, are you good?
Yeah.
What did you do? You walked your dog?
Yeah, I had to walk my dog.
Me neither.
I meanwhile was here waiting for everyone.
Okay,
That's
it doesn't really matter.
Well, rude. It's offensive.
Not really.
Racist.
Nope. Not at all.
I'm having a midlife crisis. Just worth noting, we're not in the same room. Through the magic of the internet, we're recording this. That's something.
It's just really, really bad. It's gonna turn out really bad, I guarantee it.
Yeah, probably. Well,
Well,
we don't know. So, Minab, why don't you introduce us to our topic today?
all right, so let's talk about news. So I'm not done talking about Batman v Superman. I've had more time to think about it, and I'm very upset.
What are your thoughts now, a couple days after you've seen it? So this is not approximately, they can't be approximate in days. This is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days later.
It's Tuesday, March 29th, recording this at 9:48 p.m. One day we're going to record this podcast while the sun is out. So I've had a lot of time to think about it, and I gave, during our review discussion, Liam seemed like the one who was dogging on the movie more than the rest of us, and Matt and I were trying to defend it. I'm losing faith in this movie the more time progresses and the more I think about it.
Just to regarding that, I don't want to hate it. I really wanted to like it, and that's why it upsets me so much.
Sure.
I wanted this to be really good.
So wait, Minab, you're saying that you don't like it anymore?
Yeah, I did, and I no longer do, and I'm kind of sad.
Not at all.
It takes a strong man to admit the truth.
That's profound, isn't it?
Well, going on with... Oh, continue, sorry.
Yeah, no, but apparently I'm not the only one who doesn't like this movie. It has a 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. Average audience score 72. So I don't know if that tells you. I don't know what that tells you.
Well, it's 72% of the audience who likes it, and last time I checked, it was 3.8 out of 5, the average audience rating. Can't really trust Rotten Tomatoes though, because the people who hate it give it a 1 or 0,
right.
If you can give it a 0, and the people who love it give it a 5. There's no real proper critic score through the audience. A good way to tell through is the critics though. So like you said, 29% of the critics.
29%.
So 29 out of 100. And they're saying the average rating there is a 5 out of 10, which is honestly something I agree with. 5 to max 6 out of 10. I don't like giving review scores, but if I had to say something that felt right, that's about right, I'd say.
Yeah, no, Matt and I. What did we say last week? It was like Ant-Man quality. I kind of agree with that still, but yeah. What did you say?
I said 7. Which
7
was okay, I think.
So do you feel like Ant-Man was this bad?
Ant-Man didn't piss me off this much.
Well, to be fair, you're a much more DC fan. So.
Yeah, I read good comics.
So this would really this would really upset you.
Sure. Yeah.
As something like, I don't know, the Ducks losing to fuck Hornet would really upset him.
The
the
Ducks,
playoff
bro.
final.
Oh, we'll get to the Ducks.
No.
I know, right? Episode 3, all about the NHL. Then Ed Belfour and Matt Sundin and Thomas Caberlet, the oldest.
Shouldn't be talking the whole time.
Real quick with Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
You guys saw the deleted scene, right?
The communion
that
scene,
surfaced?
the Jesse Eisenberg one, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they said the reasoning for deleting it or anything, but there was no reason for them to delete that scene. The movie was already so confusing, and that would just be a great scene for another Easter egg. Wow, what the fuck? Complete surprise moment. They took that out, and they went from 4 surprise moments to like 3 or 2. It's like, just keep those in. I want to see the director's R-rated cut.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen it, the communion scene, it's these like government agents, these like spec ops, and they're going into something that seems like a cave or something. And they see Lex Luthor with a Darkseid parademon, and there's like 3 Omega Cubes.
Isn't it the Superman's ship, crash ship? Isn't that where he is? Where he's getting all the knowledge from the computer or whatever?
Yeah, from the Mother Cubes. Yeah, I wonder. Well, like he's being baptized. Like they call it communion because he's like surrounded in blood. So I don't know where that's
Yeah,
from, but
true. Um, I was listening to some other people and just what people on the internet
yeah.
are saying about that parademon sort of dark side thing is there are some theories going around, like it might be Darkseid's father, or it might be there was one other that I can't remember, but a lot of people were saying that isn't going to be Darkseid.
No, yeah. Mortal Kombat reference. It looks like Boss Shinnok in Mortal Kombat X. That means nothing to you guys, but that's fine. Yeah. This movie underperformed at the box office too. I think it's at like 166 mil right now.
Well, actually, it's amazing. So it's the best Warner Brothers opening ever. It did amazing for the Thursday, Friday, but what's the most amazing thing it beat, the record it beat, was that it's down 55% from Thursday to Sunday in money making over the Easter weekend. And so a lot of people are saying, well, that's Easter. That's not true. I believe Fast 7, Fast 6, I don't know, whatever one Fast came out last Easter. That was Fast, right?
Ride or die. Ride or die to red.
That did amazing during the Easter weekend.
Well, they're a family movie. It's a
why don't we just stop talking about DC right now and get on the topic at hand?
Okay, well, transitioning into Marvel. There's a Marvel movie that did pretty well this week.
Marvel TV show, you mean?
No, I'm talking about Deadpool, movie. First of all.
I mean, like, that's a while ago, but sure.
Yeah. No, Deadpool crossed, as of today when we're recording this, Deadpool
is the highest talking about news.
R-rated, R-rated movie worldwide. Not in the U.S., because as I had predicted last week, North Americans love Jesus, and still ahead of Deadpool is Passion of the Christ in the U.S. So that's a note.
How do you feel about Deadpool? Just real quick.
I like Deadpool. Our speedy 30-second review. Deadpool was good.
I thought it was much better than it was going to be. I had some faith in it, but I really liked it. It's funny.
All right, last depressing news. Gary Shandling, famous actor comedian, died this week of a heart attack. Gary Shandling released to our podcast because he played Senator Stern in the Iron Man movies. He's the guy who whispers "Hail Hydra."
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
And he pins the Medal of Honor on Tony Stark. Gary Shandling's super funny. Larry Sanders Show was supposed to take over the Tonight Show before Jay Leno did, but there's all that. So yeah,
I don't know about you
that's
guys,
depressing.
But everyone's dying, and I don't.
Well, I'm not dying, and neither's Matt, and neither are you. So that really doesn't. That's not. That's not.
I guess we're the only 3 people that matter, so it doesn't.
I suppose, yeah, in the world, yeah. All right. About 6 minutes in, let's talk about the actual subject of this podcast. 2 weeks ago now? I think it's 2 weeks ago.
Nope. It was. Wait, no, it's not 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was.
It was 2 weeks.
It was like a week and a half, no?
I mean,
yeah, it's a week and a half.
I mean, the internet's successful.
I was
gonna say 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, Netflix released season 2 of Marvel's Daredevil. We're gonna talk about it. Let me just get this started. I thought it was super mediocre.
I really liked it. I thought it was great. I love the way they balanced 3 main characters in it. The surprises, the twists and turns they had in it. I just thought it was really, really great. I don't know which one I'd say better between season 1 and season 2, but I think it was outstanding. It was amazing.
I really feel like I liked it too, but obviously me and Liam are the Marvel fans, and Minab's a DC fan, so obviously it would be
there's definitely going to be some bias into it, and by no means am I saying this is a perfect 10. It definitely has its flaws, some notable ones, some minor ones, which everyone will have their own, so no way is it a 10, but like I think it's amazing.
But of course we liked it though.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I mean, that's not a good rule to live by. You're always
it wasn't always like not.
Do you now think it's mediocre compared to what you're used to now from Daredevil season 1 and Jessica Jones, and what Netflix is used to their production line?
Yeah.
So mediocre compared to that, or do you think it's really just a mediocre show?
I think because they play up the whole Punisher, Daredevil, like their conflict seems super contrived, and when I'm watching it, I'm predicting the lines that they're saying. Like I feel like the season's poorly written just because like Punisher seems like a really easy character to write. Like his motivations and those themes have been discussed in other things like PTSD and just the consequences of war. And I mean, you guys said I'm a DC fanboy. This has been done better with Batman and Red Hood, but they're pulling some good stuff.
Is there any? You have to educate me on this. Is there an animated show where they do this? Is there a movie, movie, or just in comics you're talking about?
There's a comic. There's a graphic novel. So it's a collection of issues called Under the Red Hood, it's Under the Hood, and then they adapted it to a DC animated movie called Under the Red Hood. And there's the Batman and Jason Todd, who he finds out is resurrected by Ra's al Ghul. They have literally a conflict about how to deal with criminals on a rooftop when Batman is restrained. So like you see the beats, but that whole scene with Punisher and Daredevil, where I think it's episode 3, where Punisher chains him up and duct tapes a gun to his hand. That's pulled straight from the comics. There's a Daredevil. I think it's it's either Punisher Max or Punisher Warzone, or neither of those.
That was a great scene.
So wait, didn't you start on episode 3?
Yeah, so Liam fucked me. So Liam... And
just really quick, let me tell you the story.
I don't need any of this fucking nonsense from Liam.
Twist it in every single way he can.
Okay.
Mind you, yes, it's my fault. But you know what? Daredevil comes. So let's start back. Daredevil season 1. Yeah. Daredevil comes out.
Yeah.
Me and Minab, we're in the same class. I'm like, hey, I don't have Netflix. I really need to watch this. He gives me his Netflix account, put it on my iPad. Save it. Of course I'm going to save it. So I watch it.
Cheap. All right, keep going.
So I watch it, and it was great, whatever. You know what? And I leave it on there. I don't watch anything on Netflix. I leave it there. Jessica Jones is coming out. I checked to make sure he didn't change the password. He didn't. So I leave it there. I don't think he knows. Leave it. I watched Jessica Jones on there the whole season before he watches it. And then he watches it. Fine. So I still have it. Doesn't know I have it. At least I think he didn't know I have it. Waiting. Daredevil season 2 is coming out. I'm like, alright, can't let him. I don't want him to change the password. I need to still watch this. You know, we're best buds.
It's $7.99 a month.
Yeah, but it's also free if you have it.
It's super affordable. There's no reason. Okay, keep going.
So, anyways, Daredevil season 2 comes out. I say everyone watch 1 or 2 episodes so we can at least talk about it on the ride to Comic-Con, because it came out Friday. The Toronto Comic-Con was Saturday that we went to. Saturday. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday sometimes, or that's fine. So, anyways, so. On a side note, Falcone decides, he's like, oh no, I'm not going to watch any, I'm really busy. He watches like 10 episodes of it. So.
Spot on impression of Falcone, by the way. Spot on.
Fuck you.
Anyways, so I'm watching it, and then I go to work Friday night, so I only watch 2 episodes. Watch episode 1 and 2 fully. And I'm getting tons of messages.
I'm tired of your nonsense.
I feel my phone vibrating, it's going off like crazy. On my break, I check.
You're going off like crazy.
Here are the messages. So, what episode's everyone? This is Minab talking. So, what episode's everyone on? Minab, Falcone is like, I'm finished the season. No, Falcone is on like episode 6. I tell him, I'm not responding because I'm at work. And so he's like, yeah, I'm on episode 2 now. It's really good. And then there's a little bit of wait. He says, wait a minute. And then he just screams out my name. And he's yelling and massive fast text. And he's like, what the fuck? Who is... Spoilers, by the way, if you're in here. Who the hell's Grotto? What's going on? Who's Reyes? Grotto, shut the fuck up. What's going on? Who are these people? What the fuck? I'm actually on episode 4. So
I pause it, thinking I'm in the middle of episode 2. Episode 3, in retrospect, would have been an amazing episode 1. It's like, holy shit, they're doing the hallway fight scene. Like, they're doing this in the first episode. How are they gonna how are they gonna live up to this? It's the best action sequence in the first episode. I pause after Karen Page meets with that disgraced male nurse, and I'm like, and there's a scene where, wait, you mean he's home and Punisher's in the carousel or in the merry-go-round, and that's when the Irish confront him. I'm like, all right, let me pause this. Episode 4, Liam, I'm so furious.
I'm 100% certain that is why Minab doesn't like the season, probably because he started from episode 3. So there's a little bias. But to be fair, on Netflix, it says continue watching from season 2, episode 2.
I'm going to tell you what
happened. It does say that.
I clicked the banner that's like watch Daredevil season 2 on the homepage. All right, let's get to reviewing the actual show. I don't remember chronologically. So first episode, I mean, they get gunned down, the Irish get gunned down, and Grotto survives.
Yeah,
all of that scene.
That's about it. from
I
episode.
mean, like, are we gonna
Oh,
go
so I
episode
like
by
that scene
episode,
a
or do you
lot.
just want to talk about the big beats?
I mean, we could talk overall. Yeah, I think the season doesn't pick up until like episode 3. Like 1 and 2 are pretty.
Were you doing like that first scene?
They're setting up the world and what's happening right now.
The world's
right?
already set up though. You have season 1 to do that. There's no
Well,
need.
no. I get that. I mean, like, they're setting up the Punisher without even showing him or talking about him.
Oi.
So in season 1, there's a really cool opening where it's Daredevil. That cop gets assaulted by a gang member or whatever, and Daredevil slyly takes him out or whatever. And in that scene, I was thinking, holy shit, this is gonna be Punisher. Like, he's just gonna plain out shoot him right in front of the cop. When the cop turns around and like he looks and he's stunned around the corner, it was Daredevil. Yeah, that's just my thing. But with it all, like, so yeah, Punisher guns down all of the Irish, leaving Grotto obviously, and
Leaving Grotto.
What?
He didn't hit Grotto.
Okay,
Yeah,
hiding
he didn't like
behind
intentionally leave him there because again in episode I think it's 5, Punisher tries to go back and kill Grotto. Or no, it couldn't. No, it must have been episode 2.
All throughout the season until, spoiler alert, again, Grotto dies.
He dies in episode 3.
He's going after Grotto the whole time though. He knows that Grotto's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, think about my perspective. I'm watching this. I'm like, episode 1. Who the fuck? They're just killing this guy.
It's great though because they're setting up the Punisher and he doesn't speak until I think the end of episode 2.
Sure.
When is it the end of episode? Yeah, so it's the end of episode 2 when he's getting chased by the Punisher, so like fighting whatever, and the first word that Punisher actually says is "bang," and shoots him.
And shoots him in the face.
Yeah, that's the end of episode 2, right?
I think so. Yeah, because he falls off, and then in episode 3, yeah, in episode 3, beginning Foggy like finds him, and then they walk him back to his apartment.
Yeah, and so really funny. How the hell did they walk back to his apartment in his costume without anyone seeing? They even said that. Foggy's like, how many times am I going to bring you back to your apartment in the middle of the night with no one seeing me carrying Daredevil or carrying him in his costume?
Well, no, he probably
obviously that's why they didn't do it again.
Yeah,
Because they can't make that joke more than
No,
once.
I know, but like Foggy said that. It's like, what the hell? How's that even possible?
No, I think Foggy said something like, I'm a boring character. I have no motivation other than to make you feel bad about being a superhero. Yeah.
He was better this season than last, but still, I think he's holding the show back.
The writers of the show have What did you say?
I said you guys didn't hear my low splurge. I said he's Fulton Reed.
Oh.
Back to the Mighty Ducks.
Well, speaking, Eldon, the goalie, the goalie. Oh, Eldon Henson. I mean, he's doing fine, but like, they have to write that character. They have to. I mean, let's break down the characters. I think Charlie Cox was good as Matt Murdock. I like his Daredevil better than Ben Affleck's. I mean, that's the only thing we have to compare it to. So.
I mean, like, yeah, but he's spot on with his Daredevil. I think, like, it's.
I mean, it's
getting better, and I didn't think that was possible after season 1. And the supporting cast, or not really supporting, the other main heads of the cast really helped flesh out the Daredevil character without even necessarily knowing about Daredevil. Like Karen Page, do
you guys like the voice of Daredevil? Like, does he seem to change his voice?
He sounds out of breath when he's Daredevil.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the way he does that voice.
I mean,
like this. I guess all my problems with every superhero is their voice.
Yeah,
I said the same thing about.
I feel I like the Batman voice. Whatever, we could. Okay. I feel like Spider-Man is the only character who has a good voice because he doesn't have to change it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. Side note: I'm wondering if Chadwick Boseman's gonna do like an African accent for Black Panther. Because T'Challa has an accent.
Most likely.
Yeah, he hasn't spoken at all in any of the trailers, and that's what I find really interesting. I think it's intriguing. They're keeping that for the movie. I feel like.
But that's a tangent.
That's him.
On a side note, real quick.
Ooh, a tangent within a tangent. Yeah.
Chris Evans
that's a secant. Yeah. What were you saying?
Chris Evans is. Chris Evans is showing.
Is a hunk? Oh yeah, he's showing.
Yeah, he's showing more footage or like another trailer or something for Civil War sometime soon.
Here, let me sneeze loudly off mic for really quickly.
Awards, right?
I sneeze
On
really
movie
loudly.
awards,
After
right?
Yeah, the movie awards.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. I think it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
That guy is just a
So
like
we were
Henry
talking about
Cavill,
Charlie Cox.
just a testament to men. All right, Charlie Cox. I
How
like
do
that
you
he's not super yoked. He's just like a human.
How do you
Well, he is
feel about the
still
red
ripped.
eyes?
He's
How do you
still
feel about
in
what?
good enough shape.
The red eyes.
About who?
The red eyes.
That's my only complaint is the weird, like, they're also translucent, like you can see through them, like when
Yeah.
Yeah.
when Daredevil takes the Punisher to the cemetery and they have their talk about how the Punisher is a poorly
Oh, it's a good scene.
All the
Heart to
talks
heart.
with the Punisher are absolutely outstanding. I
Oh.
love
The heart to
every
heart
single one of them.
with Paige.
Oh, that's really
Oh my
funny
God,
because I was gonna I like that scene.
That feels the feels.
Oh, because it's really funny because I was about to say when Daredevil takes the Punisher to the cemetery and Punisher laments about how he's a poorly written character and how his motivations are super paper thin and that it's a poorly written show. But anyways,
Wait, what? How is the motivations?
I don't
like,
know about you, but
paper
that's
thin?
an amazing motivation for the Punisher.
the
Dude, his
kid right
his,
here.
His
he
family
comes
got
back,
murdered.
He comes back from war. He doesn't want to read his daughter
Hey,
a
Red.
bedtime story. I love I love
Red.
how he calls him
Shut up.
Red.
Hey, Red, I come back from war and
Anyways.
He sounds exactly. Shut
Hey,
up.
Red, my daughter.
He
That's
sounds exactly like
though,
that.
How is that not a good motivation where he's just
Hey, Red, you've seen this in every war movie
Can
you've
you-
ever seen.
yeah, shut
Can
up.
you hold on? Wait 1 second.
That's very
How,
insensitive.
like
but
that's the same. Like his voice is literally the same in Walking Dead. Well, was the same since
he's
on The Walking
Shane,
Dead.
right? Is he Shane in Walking
Yeah,
Dead?
he's Shane.
I saw
He's
when he
dead
was
right now.
when he was cast. I saw a scene of Shane like just shooting a zombie in the face like several times. I'm like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
damn, that is intense.
Anyway, so as I
Like,
was saying,
wait,
before
wait,
Minab
hold on a
decided-
second.
Oh my god, fuck! I'm gonna fucking.
Hey, Red.
No. Like
Okay.
there was a scene in The Walking Dead
Mhm.
with him literally beating the shit out of somebody that beat up a woman.
Watch out, Walking Dead spoiler cast right now. Apparently, we're talking about The Walking Dead. We're not talking about Daredevil season 2. I don't know.
He's a,
Well, we'll see.
I feel like we can confirm that
He's
we'll
a-
never do a Walking Dead spoiler cast because that show is the Pokemon Garbodor.
Okay, go on.
Trash.
Go.
Okay.
Go on.
We're still talking about
Anyways,
Charlie Cox, so I don't
No,
like the eyes, the red eyes.
You guys can't see the video right now. We're on a video chat. I'm offended. I'm hurt. I
Go
just
on,
got
Liam.
shot.
Liam, go. Manap, shut up.
As I was saying.
Yeah.
But I want you to actually tell me because I think that's great. That's great motivation. He comes back from war.
Okay.
He wants.
No, Liam, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
The motivation is literally perfect
he-
because he comes back from war and then his family
Red.
dies.
Yeah.
He wants to read his daughter a bedtime story, but he's tired. And then
Yeah.
the next day,
Yeah.
after he promises her to read her a bedtime story,
Mhm.
they get gunned down. And as you'll
it's really
as you'll
awful.
later in the season, you soon find out that it was actually Reyes who knew all about it, and the government was in charge of that whole
Okay.
incident.
I don't know if this can be recorded on podcast, but I am pushing my glasses up like a real nerd to tell you guys actually the reasoning why I just didn't like it was because they added this weird level of conspiracy because they have to fill 13 episodes.
Sure.
Which I don't really think I don't think Netflix should. Maybe it's the
I
deal
don't
that Marvel and Netflix have, but I don't
I
feel like
think
they should
11
restrain
episodes would be
themselves
perfect.
to 13. Like there's a lot of filler in this season.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
add
no,
the whole
not as
ra-
much.
the-
Not as much as season 1 or Jessica Jones. There was a lot of filler in those two.
The Jessica Jones filler didn't feel like filler though. I feel like because I don't know.
Oh, no,
What
I
was the
love Jessica
conspiracy
Jones.
Here, I want to hear this conspiracy.
I'm saying
Oh,
no.
what
The
do
whole
you-
conspiracy about how like Reyes is behind it and how the government
Yeah,
like
who's
knew.
behind it,
There's
yeah.
no like the reason the Punisher is cool in the comics is because his family's killed. There's no conspiracy behind it. His family's killed and he just snaps. And
Yeah,
then
well, he just came back from war, so like it makes sense.
I know, but I don't like. And then there's the whole. I don't know the actor's name, but the general.
Oh yeah, I thought he was. I
Spoiled.
didn't expect that.
Well, he's like a
I'll look it
super.
up right now.
He's a super famous actor. Not famous, but like he's well known. He's a well known actor. So when I saw him, he plays Lex Luthor in the Justice League animated series, and he also plays General Ainsley or something, or in the Flash.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's the guy the general
Oh.
who with Grodd.
Oh, is he actually?
Yeah, he's that guy. Yeah. He plays
I can't-
he plays the hell out of a general.
I can't believe he's in a DC Flash and then Marvel Daredevil.
Yeah, damn.
That's
damn girl back at it again. Well, what's it called? The guy who plays Batman v Superman. Stop sneaking into conversation. The guy who plays KG Beast in Batman v Superman. The guy with the neck tattoo, who abducts Lois Lane, and who Batman fucking shoots the flamethrower tank because Batman kills people. The guy that Batman brutally murders is Russian. He's in or in Winter Soldier. He's one of the guys who fights Cap in the elevator.
But that's not a big.
So people are doing Marvel DC crossovers.
Who's the guy that fights?
They're all in the same universe.
Cap in Civil War.
No, he.
Point right confirmed.
I think it's like Colin Mulvey or something.
Which one is he? Is he like the main guy that fights him, or?
He's one of the.
He's obviously not Crossbones.
He's you know who he is? He's the guy who he's the first guy who turns around when Cap says, "Does anybody want to get out?" I mean, he doesn't have speaking.
That was such a good movie.
My God.
Before we start, does anybody want to get out? We're gonna talk about one character in this fucking show before we finish. We went off the tangent. I don't like the eyes. That's the end of that tangent.
I also don't like how Batman the suit looks like.
Hey man, I don't need this from you.
No. I'm no.
Okay.
My
can we
point is
how Batman like the suit looks? Oh, how it looks like Batman suit? Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I just don't really. And again, that's probably a minor thing, and I'm in the minority. But I just don't really like the suit too much. I think it's okay. But
yeah.
Why? Because it's red.
I think Charlie Cox does he plays with that dichotomy pretty well. He plays. I like his relationship with the actor who plays Stick. I like their relationship.
that was good. Yeah.
I like the silly hair they gave him for the flashbacks, like the weird fucking.
That was.
They also gave him dorkier glasses He also gave him dorkier glasses.
Wait, who did they give dorkier glasses to?
Charlie Cox. They gave him different glasses in the flashback.
Younger
Matt Murdock. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of younger Matt Murdock, Matt, you didn't like her, but hello, Matthew. I really liked Elektra.
Oh my God, I hated
God,
her.
Hello, Matthew.
She portrayed Elektra so perfectly.
I mean, better than Jennifer Garner? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner.
Obviously.
I mean, lest we forget the.
How would we not talk about that?
No. Lest we forget the 2003 Daredevil Elektra scene where she's slicing sandbags that are coming inexplicably from the ceiling of her apartment while Evanescence's "Wake Me Up" is playing. Wake me up! I can't wake up! Save me! Oh, so good.
I think she's great.
I didn't like her voice.
Why did you like her? I like she was super charismatic. I like
say Minab.
What? Hello, Matthew. You didn't like because your name is
I
Matthew.
didn't like that. The first scene just literally pissed me off so much. It's like just to not like her for the rest of the.
How dare you say my name like that?
I mean, so going quickly to the end of what happens to the character, it's quite obvious that she's going to be the head of the hand come either Iron Fist or Defenders.
Yeah, they
So wait, how are they going to get her to do that?
Defenders.
Well, they're going to resurrect her, right?
But they're going to resurrect her. It doesn't mean that she's obviously going to change her mind. She's like, oh, I'm resurrected. I'm going to change my mind now to
the
hand.
You can see that she was already getting convinced and kind of not mind controlled, but she was so confused after they just told her that she was the Black Sky.
I was thinking that they were doing that on purpose. She was doing that on purpose.
I thought they were going to do like an iRobot-esque switch. But
I don't know because she was willing to go, and then Matt actually had to talk her out of it. He didn't just say okay now, and then she completely just switched. He had to actually kind of convince her and be like, "Come on, we'll like run away. You're not the Black Sky. Don't let them do this."
And she's like, "Hello."
Yeah, but I think they did that on purpose.
I don't know. I mean like. I feel like
I didn't think they have it planned. I didn't think they had it planned. We're saying like they did it on purpose to get them to think that she was gonna go with them.
It's cool that they're introducing like the mystic side of the Marvel Universe in advance of Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, yeah. I think that's gonna be a sleeper hit. It's not gonna make a hell load of money, but I think it's gonna be pretty good.
I think Benedict Cumberbatch's goatee is gonna have its own agent.
You know how there's that big thing that they put Elektra in right at the end.
Yes, the sarcophagus.
So. What is that in the comics? Is that like something in the comics that they
have?
I don't
know. The Marvel, like in DC, they have like the Lazarus Pit, but in Marvel, I don't know what their like regeneration chambers are. I feel like a writer will just write it.
Yeah,
whenever necessary.
So they kind of explained it in the season where it's like
they're draining blood from people.
Sort of resurrection, yeah.
That wasn't super clear. Blood. The whole hand storyline.
Yeah,
they didn't make that clear at all.
That's kind of a little confusing, and it's clear they have to set up that whole world before Iron Fist even enters, and apparently Iron Fist is going to be premiering
In
or
Luke Cage.
being shown first in Luke Cage, which
Yeah.
is interesting. Just after the
I
season
can't
came
wait
out,
for
by
that.
the way, there was a Luke Cage.
Did you see?
Teaser.
Yeah, I like the Luke Cage teaser.
Yeah,
That
at
was
the end,
really
right?
cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
At the end of
I
the
love the
season.
music. I love the CGI. Everything.
Well, I mean, realistically, anyone would watch like a.
Okay, I'm talking about the teaser trailer. Matt, what are you talking about?
The teaser trailer. I'm talking about the teaser trailer. Yeah, at the end.
Yeah,
But
that
it
like
was
30
literally
seconds
right
thing,
shown
yeah.
after the
Oh,
It was
okay.
shown
okay.
right after the season.
Where
Oh, I saw it online.
it was funny
I didn't
because
see
I
it.
saw him
Okay.
getting shot, and then I thought to myself, like, wait, his clothes are getting ripped. That must be super inconvenient. And then he says, "I'm tired of getting new clothes."
Yeah. That's
Oh yeah, that was good.
So yeah,
How
no.
awesome would it be if? Sorry, real quick. If it comes out and it's like Christmas is coming early.
Oh, that's funny because he says "Sweet Christmas."
Yeah, because his whatever it's called, catchphrase is "Sweet Christmas."
I want him to wear the yellow shirt and the gold tiara by the end of the season. He deserves that.
Okay, wait, let's go back to the Punisher for 1 second.
Yep.
What's that little sentence or rhyme that he says?
Nickel and
One
dime.
batch,
something.
two batch.
One batch,
One-
two batch, nickel and dime.
Yeah, that's from the kid, his
Yeah.
daughter's favorite book.
Yeah, I know that, but like, is that in the?
I don't think it's an
also in
actual
comic books,
book.
I guess, or no?
I don't know. I'm not super. The most significant Punisher moment that I remember is that he's in Civil War. He like saves Spider-Man from the Sinister Six, or like a group of supervillains, and then Captain America almost beats the shit out of him because he thinks he killed Spider-Man.
Doesn't he want to join? I read Civil War, but I can't really remember. Doesn't he want to join? And they're just like, no, we don't
Yeah.
want you. You're too dangerous.
Yeah, I feel like they tackled
Yeah,
that
'cause he's gonna
whole
kill them.
yeah that whole issue of him killing in the comics better. I just think it was like super contrived and
yeah.
super
In
It was
here,
like-
they
it
didn't
was super
really flesh
cliche.
it out.
He was just
Yeah,
like,
they didn't flesh it
Red,
out.
you
Every
hit him
time
and
you
they
guys
get
talk.
you hit him and they get back up. I hit him and they stay down. I have a silly
like that.
haircut.
That was a good line.
My haircut's
I like that
dumb.
line.
I'm inexplicably good with a spray paint cannon. I can spray paint a really cool looking skull.
That
Oh,
was
shut up.
amazing.
Wait, no, wait.
His
1
costume was
second.
amazing.
No, didn't you see the outline when he found the costume? Didn't
Yeah,
you
the
see
skull
the
like
outline
looks
of
there.
the
Yeah,
skull?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously not gonna have. What do you mean he is skilled with paint? With fucking spray paint.
Don't trust me, Red.
doesn't-
I got spray paint.
I love how he calls him Red, though. I think that's amazing.
That's
where he
so
just
cool.
calls
Yeah.
him Red.
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna call
Well,
him.
does he?
Oh,
do you think
they
he
also
knows
what? Who he is?
that he's Matt Murdock?
Yeah, I think he knows for
Well,
sure.
because when he's doing his legal case or when they meet him in the hospital bed, he like looks at him funnily. He says,
Yeah, and also when he talks to Karen Page, he's like, "So, how do you feel about all the secrets that the other lawyer keeps?" Because he doesn't call him Matt, and she's just like, "What
Oh,
do
yeah.
you mean?" And he's like, "Come on, you're telling me you don't know?"
Oh,
I
he's.
feel like he 100% knows.
Oh,
But
he
like he
says it
also had
super-
his mask off too, right? At the end of the season,
Oh yeah,
he had his mask
Oh,
on.
that's right.
during When
I
he
think
had his sniper out,
Fisk.
I believe.
Yeah.
Real quick, one of the big surprises, Wilson Fisk shows up. That
Good
big
episode.
crybaby.
Love that episode.
Oh, and it's an amazing episode. but,
Mr.
when he
Murdoch,
shows up-
I'm a
I
baby.
swear everyone just wanted him back.
I'm a baby, Mr.
Oh, it
Murdoch,
was so
and don't
obvious
touch
he was gonna come
Vanessa.
back.
Yeah, but like a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, this season's not good," and then as soon as they watch the next episode, oh my god,
Yeah.
he's it's
Well-
amazing now. It's back.
I like how
Well, he's
Wilson
a big
Fisk doesn't care
actor,
if he's
and-
gonna beat
Yeah,
up a blind man.
He's a good actor
I
for
just,
that role too.
I just don't like the character Kingpin. I feel like he's just a big baby. He's just.
He's not like that
He's-
in
he's
any
very
other
smart.
variation. I feel like Vincent D'Onofrio is just playing him like that, which is, I mean, a choice, but it's
It's
a weird
funny.
choice.
It's funny though. It's good.
But
I
it's
liked it.
Because
Did you guys-
Ye,
no. Continue.
this is the perfect amount of Wilson Fisk that I wanted. Like, I could handle
Yeah, oh,
Wilson
no,
Fisk for
perfect,
1.5 episodes.
Oh, what about when he was beating up Murdoch?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's something I was gonna get to.
Matthew,
if you-
a
if
son
you
of a
notice,
boxer. I'm a baby. Oh.
The second
He gets so
episode-
crying. He's like crying. It's so funny.
That episode ends
Well-
with him eating like steak, and he's like, "You're right. I guess there was
Oh,
only
yeah.
room for one kingpin, and I'm a baby."
He didn't say
The-
that. They said Kingpin once in the season.
No, he calls himself Kingpin.
They also don't
I don't
establish
think he does.
when
Yeah, he
or
does. He
why
does. At the end,
they
he's
call
like,
him,
he's right. There's only one room for one Kingpin, and that's me. or
That's what I'm
something
saying.
like
Yeah. They never establish when or why they start calling him
that.
Daredevil.
Yeah, that's weird.
And
they go back and forth.
they use interchangeably. Madame Gal calls him the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, and then at the end of the season, which is super shitty, the super shitty reveal to Karen Page that he's Daredevil. Like, that's gonna fix everything. I'm so glad
I feel
they
like they had
disbanded.
to do that because Karen Page is definitely gonna die in season 3.
Well, she dies in the comics of a heroin overdose. Like, she's a Gwen Stacy character. She does, and they're setting it up because like the past 2 seasons has been very heroin centric, but they're setting up. Yeah,
I
they're
don't
setting
like how
up.
she I don't like how she changes jobs.
I don't. Yeah,
really quick.
she's not. This isn't fucking Bob the Builder or Dora the Explorer. You can't just change jobs.
They shouldn't have killed.
It's really hard
Ben,
to get two different
Ben
jobs
Urich.
in, like,
They shouldn't have killed Ben
under a
Urich.
week.
They killed their only reporter, and so they needed
yeah.
another one. So
Especially-
here.
Especially now that they have the Spider-Man loop, because Ben Urich, in the comics, works for the Daily Bugle.
Yeah.
Which that could have been something interesting if they ever.
I really
when they
really
eventually
wish they
tied
waited
the
like a
Netflix
month
series to
later.
the movie.
Yeah, if they waited like a month later for recording, because the deal must have been talked about forever, right?
Well, what do you
Yeah.
think? They can put Spider-Man in the series?
Well,
No,
not
more
even
like-
that. Daily Bugle.
Yeah.
They could have had any sort of Spider-Man reference in there. They still
Because-
can now, but it's weird.
No, I feel like
Yeah,
they
but
finished.
don't they have Thing now too? Don't they have Fantastic Four? Or is that now?
No, yeah.
No.
I feel like
That was
it's funny because if they want to start tying the movies and the cinematic universe together, or the TV and the cinematic universe together, it'd be really
The
funny
best
if
ways through Netflix.
I know it'd be really funny though in season
Yeah.
3 if they're all just like, well, we're moving from the New York Bulletin and we're all going to the Daily Bugle, all of us. All right, everyone pick up your stuff and move.
I highly doubt they're gonna do that. Maybe Daily Bugle buys them out or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
that's
cool!
right.
Oh, sad news. J. Jonah Jameson was cast as a couple weeks ago cast as Commissioner Gordon. I really wanted him to come back as J. Jonah Jameson, but this guy gets to play the two angry old men in Marvel and DC. What a career!
What's his name again?
Wait, just real quick. We never end up getting to it. So you know how I said, I think it's pretty obvious that Punisher knows that Daredevil's Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also not. It's not gonna. He doesn't know yet, but I think Fisk will. He's basically on the verge of knowing that Matt is Daredevil. Because if you notice in the fight, the second Fisk picks up Matt's ready to go full out Daredevil on him and like start to fight him.
Well, he can't. That's why.
He can't.
Well, he does, but you can if you watch that scene. I watched the scene a couple times. He's ready to fight. He's like just about to punch him or like it's gonna get him
He
off
can't,
him. But then he remembers he has
obviously.
to act helpless. Yeah. So I think that Fisk is a very smart character.
Well, he says
Really
he
smart.
says to one of his inmates, he's one of his friends. He's like, "Get me the Matt Murdock file," and he also
Yeah.
He also
I think he knows.
Yeah,
He'll
it's
know.
this weird thing. He like touches the cut on his lip as if to be like, "Oh, that's a Daredevil punch. That's a Matt Murdock. He's Daredevil."
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
touched his lip because what he was eating, right? And then
Oh, that's
maybe
right.
it stung him
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
because he was eating.
And then he touches his
farm
lip. He's like,
wine.
oh fuck. It's stung.
I'm a baby.
But then he can't be a baby, so like, he can't
How
start
do
crying.
you, how do you guys feel about the relationship between Matt, Elektra, and then Stick?
Hello, Matthew. I like it. It's like the kids are trying to outgrow their parents.
Yeah.
One of them more violently than the other. Yeah, I don't know. I super like the Electro dynamic with both Matt and Stick. I like that she's an actual female character in the Marvel universe with motivation
With
and
fucking badass.
So wait, they had
Bad
Stick
fucking
there
ass.
to make.
Set up the hand and everything.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying, like, did they have like Stick there to make Daredevil try to kill someone, or did they have Elektra there for that reason?
like push him over the edge.
Yeah, 'cause I feel
Well,
like Stick
well-
does kill people, obviously, and
Yeah.
so does Elektra. So like, did he train him to make him kill someone, but he just
No, I
doesn't
don't-
want to do it because
I
he's
don't
Christian?
think I don't think so because the way they showed it in the flashbacks with Elektra, he didn't. Well,
Hello,
no,
Matthew.
Then again, he did want her to kill people. He knew
Well,
of her
he beat the shit out of him.
special. Yeah.
Well, there's that awesome scene where like young Electra's fighting a fully grown man, and then she like almost kills him, and then later that night he comes in with a knife and tries
Oh,
to,
yeah.
and she fucking slits his throat.
It slits his throat.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was like that was.
Oh, and then Stick is saying to another guy, he's like, "Oh, you're right, she's too dangerous," and then Stick fucking kills him. Oh,
Yeah.
so good, so good.
So like, yeah, they want him to kill. It's just that he doesn't.
Well,
Mm.
if you remember, Stick knows
I don't
that
think he
she's
ever
the
will.
Black Sky, right?
Yeah, there's that weird thing that where they're on the boat, where the first time Punisher thinks he finds the blacksmith, and Daredevil's like,
Yeah.
"You're right. Maybe this one time we can do it your way and you kill." And then again, they're doing like a fucking Batman thing where it's just like, Red, you can't do that. Once you go over to my side, Red, there's no going back. I have a dumb haircut.
Well, it's true. Obviously, no, he doesn't have a dumb haircut. He's not
My
a dumb
haircut's
character.
I have
No,
no
he's not poorly
motivation.
written.
I'm
I
poorly
really-
written.
You're just being really, really, really
guys-
mad right now.
guys-
Shut up.
What were you saying?
Do you guys remember that scene where, so they're going in to infiltrate the Hand, and Stick gets captured, and
Yes.
so as Daredevil's going in, they stop using their weapons because Elektra trained him or told Matt to listen for their weapons because he can't.
Elektra
hear their
didn't tell him
heartbeat.
to do that.
Yeah, Elektra did.
Yeah.
No, no. Okay, well then Stick
Elektra
told
said
him to say listen to their breathing.
They're breathing. Yeah.
That's my
It's
yeah.
cool.
That's
He's
what
like
that's what I was getting
silently
to.
coaching him
How,
from afar.
Yeah, coaching him from afar. That's what I was getting to. Where Elektra said, "Listen to their weapons, the shine, the sheen, whatever, when they move it against the air." And then so when they stop using their weapons, you can hear that Stick is just very lightly whispering to him from so far. But because of Matt's super hearing, which they actually play into again in the end.
So I'm guessing Stick can do the same thing. Does Stick have like hearing powers too? Like, does he have like what's his backstory?
See, I think oh, 1 second, I'm gonna sneeze with the might of 1,000 men. Oh, allergies.
Well, while Minab is getting ready to sneeze,
oh, that was heroic.
In that same scene, he hears that Matt is beating them up, and he's like, "Good job, kid," or whatever.
Yeah, because I think Stick deep down probably doesn't want him to kill.
Yeah,
I think he just wants him to be himself.
Later, really quick before Minab explains the Stick's background and everything, in the last episode, which, I mean, like, I feel like that should be waited so much later.
Okay, so
which we'll talk about much later because I think that deserves its own segment. The last episode.
Minab, you can leave for a second.
But when Daredevil, when Punisher is shooting everyone, he's just like,
yeah. So when the Punisher, the scene with where is it? When the Punisher got caught.
Wait, which scene are you talking about?
The when the Punisher got caught and then Daredevil went to go save him right before the cemetery scene.
Oh yeah.
That was the scene I was talking about before when like I think that was like one of the top scenes in the season.
Oh okay, yeah, that was good. So are you talking about when he breaks into the place?
When Matt Murdock beats up everyone in that hallway.
Yeah. So there's so many good hallway scenes. So there's the one in episode 2 when he has the gun taped to his hand and he's using the chain.
Yeah, with the bikers.
Yeah, the bikers. He has the one where I believe it's the Irish, the comeback of the Irish to save Punisher. And he goes like back to back with Punisher to fight them, and it's cool where Punisher's ready to shoot and kill all of them, but Daredevil like throws something into the gun, or he pulls the gun away from Punisher so he doesn't shoot and kill them.
Oh yeah, and then when Matt Murdock like smirks at the one bullet in his gun.
Yeah, when he like Matt Smart, he knew that there's only one bullet in there, so he like shoots it and he's like, oh, there's none left. The other hallway scene, Punisher's hallway scene in the jail cell, that was so.
Oh, where he like just straight up murders everyone.
That was a good scene too. When he's just like full of blood with his white with his white jumpsuit.
Oh yeah, that's terrifying.
Minab right now.
And then it'd be totally artificial to not address this. I just had a heroic nosebleed, and I had very.
For background into this, Minab had an earlier nosebleed today when we were discussing what we were going to record and what to do, and then also a little much farther backstory, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. we learned Minab gets nosebleeds very easily. Minab is not a very active person, so in any sort of movement or activity, he has a nosebleed.
And the podcast is over after episode 2. Fuck you, Liam.
I once at the park. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. I threw a pine cone at him, and he tried running from it. And as he ran from it, he got nosebleed.
I don't need this from you.
Okay, Minab, we were talking about the hallway scenes.
Yeah.
Love you, baby.
Do
you have anything to say on that?
The prison one doesn't count as a hallway scene. I mean, it's one hallway, but
Rachel.
They don't like follow.
Okay, well, what about the one where Punisher was captured by the Irish people?
Oh, when they almost kill his dog and then Daredevil comes and busts him out. That one's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Isn't
I like when
cool
they almost kill his dog and he was almost crying. He's like, he doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool how or not cool, but it's like it just shows the difference and the morality that Punisher still has.
It shows his like paternal tendencies that he wants to care for something innocent, which is kind of cool.
Well, yeah, like he won't stand for violence or any sort of abuse against animals, against children. That scene when the Punisher has to go get that police comm system, right?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, Fakona, what are you showing us?
No, we just
Fourth wall break.
we,
What are you showing us?
no, we lost some followers.
Oh no.
Oh. By the way, Twitter at Luminfal. Luminfal.
I shouldn't have tweeted that pro-Trump tweet now.
Anyways,
Okay, go on,
when he has to go get that comm system and that guy's selling him everything.
Oh, the
as he's about to leave, he's like, "Hey, you want some illegal underground porn, whatever? I got whatever your fetishes are, or whatever. I got underage child, barely 12."
Yeah, it's...
And he just stops and turns around.
And then he's just like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And then and slowly walks back, grabs the bat, and says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Which, if you sell child pornography, don't have bats open to customers.
Yeah.
Put them behind the counter.
What do you think? Yeah, what's gonna happen? Like, and then he gets he knows that the gun's there too. Under the counter.
Well, no, he takes the Well,
he takes the bullets. He wants to buy the bullets or whatever. He just wants it all, right?
Yeah, but he says like, what about the 22 or whatever under the...
Yeah. Well, he's a war vet, and he knows that all these sort of underground places have...
No, I think he says like, what about the red?
How does he know the exact model?
Because he's a poorly written character.
Like, no, he's not.
Yeah, he's
God
really
damn
not.
What was I gonna say? What if I
just take care of that nosebleed too?
What if I just miraculously faint in the middle of this? Just like I don't think.
I guess we're gonna have to come there and save you.
Yeah, this podcast will still go up. I mean, like I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
No, because it's gonna be pretty hard. Because how are we gonna get his audio?
Oh damn! Don't worry, it's in my will that you guys have to get this last piece of audio. Don't worry.
Okay. Anyways, something I really wanted to talk about before we get to the final scene was the Punisher's, not monologues, but his conversation he has with Paige, with Matt, with Daredevil. Sorry, Daredevil, not Matt, but with Daredevil.
Wait, Matt, you're in this season?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I'm saying.
God damn it.
Specifically, I want to talk about the one with Karen Page near the end of the season.
Where he's like giving her relationship advice?
But that is isn't it amazing how in a superhero show...
I liked it,
in a show where they... Like, you wouldn't expect such strong... not necessarily advice. It was advice, but, like, strong emotional connection from a character that is psychotic and is going to kill anyone bad. That... Where he says, like, he only wishes that he still had his wife, but not for the reasons of, like, to cuddle up at night or to just hang out on Netflix and chill.
To watch Daredevil season 2.
No, he wants her to rip out his heart and like step on her or something.
That's also such he calls his wife his old lady, which is funny.
But
which implies that he married his mom, which is off-putting. Yeah. But no, I think
that's so true with what he said. It's just like to have someone who can just tear you apart and destroy you in a matter of seconds. I'm not crying, by the way. I'm laughing at Minab's noise.
Yeah, and so as we were saying.
As I was saying,
All right, the gloves are off. I got a whole paper towel roll.
Okay, as you were saying, Liam, about how
someone can just destroy you and tear you apart and ruin your life. But to not have someone like that, it has to be a lonely and sad life.
And then
she does.
Minab, I'm sorry about your life.
Well, listen, I don't want to be a nice...
Just me.
Yeah, I don't want to be preaching nice guys finish last, but she has fucking Foggy from season 1. And Foggy...
Yeah, but like...
I don't like that.
Foggy's going out with the other girl. What's her name?
Oh, the lawyer lady. I also think it's super weird and like...
No, he's not.
Marcy, or not Marcy, whatever the fuck her name is.
He used to go out with her.
No, he's going out with her now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Okay, whatever. Go on. I like how he went to.
No, he's not because
law firm. Okay, wait. Just how about we just put aside to this? I like how he goes to the law firm, and he's working with what's her name, Hogarth.
Hogarth from Jessica Jones. Yeah.
So that's gonna be an easy way in Jessica Jones season 2, where Daredevil comes into her season and they team up. I
don't know if it's just me, but I'd love to see
which is really good.
I'd love to see a spin-off series where it's literally just all the lawyers from all these shows. Just like a legal firm. Because there's basically like 3 storylines. 3 or 4 major plot lines. There's the Punisher plot line, the Punisher plot line is that his like revenge story. The
Jessica Jones one.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm saying in the season. There's like a couple storylines.
Okay, then Foggy.
Yeah, there's and then there's the Punisher like court appeal and his trial. And then there's Elektra coming back and Matt learning about the hand and them setting that up.
They really do set up a lot, and that's why I feel this season 2 was a big. As much as it was a season where it's all contained, it also sets up so much.
It hasn't stopped.
Really
Minab's losing more blood than a victim from the Punisher.
Oh, good.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one.
I thought you were gonna make like a
Liam.
disgusting menstruation joke, and we had to just close the podcast forever. Okay.
Slow clap.
Okay. I mean, moving on before I just drop dead. So, we didn't really talk about Karen Page. I just wanted to address quickly. I feel Deborah Ann Wool's a good actress. I don't know her from anything else other than this. I just thought Karen Page's character in this season was like kind of there as an ancillary character, not doing much except becoming Dora the Explorer and just changing jobs weirdly.
Wait, what do you mean? She does like a lot for the case.
I also I like there's one good scene with her and the Punisher, the one that we're talking about. I think the best part of that scene after when he's giving a relationship advice, the best part of that scene is after when he's just like when he just says okay, now that I've given you relationship advice, go hide because these guys are going to come in here and I'm going to kill them. And then because you see this entire season, like Karen is at loggerheads with Matt and Foggy about the Punisher and his motives. Like she's super supportive, or not supportive, but she like can understand how the Punisher could do this. And Foggy and Matt are just saying that he's insane. And then you see her having to be confronted with like the reality of the Punisher as a man, and that maybe he's not like this like icon, this beacon of vengeance. Maybe he's just crazy.
But everyone liked that scene, right?
I like the way that scene played out.
Okay, yeah, because he was like, I've seen these people drove around 3 times or walked around 3 times.
That dynasty.
And now they're gonna come in, and now they're gonna try to kill me. And then he just destroys them with a knife. He
brutally murders all of them.
Yeah, like his.
Oh, yeah, I know they don't have ratings for Netflix shows, but this would. Oh, I mean, it's definitely.
But I like that little snippet where she's like, "Oh, the coffee's fresh."
Oh, he's like, I got coffee.
He uses it.
Oh,
and then he uses it on them.
Yeah,
that was good.
It's very Watchmen. Yeah, it's super cool. So yeah, I think we talked. So let's just go to the last episode, the confrontation with Elektra, Nobu, and Daredevil. Hey Liam, you're super silly, and I'm gonna edit this out so I sound super good. Here, 1 second. All right, I'm just gonna edit that back in, and I'm gonna edit out this entire conversation so you look like a real fucking idiot. I'm gonna leave in the part where you say duh. I just had a nosebleed.
Okay, right. just go on. Go on, Minab.
I'm gonna edit in some racist neo-Nazi propaganda and saying I approve this. My name is Liam.
Can you just go on, Minab?
So the last episode, where Daredevil and Elektra confront Nobu, I think so. It plays out like you would think. I mean, they inexplicably beat up they're just surrounded by a comedic amount of ninjas.
No, but actually, I think
but that's good.
That one gripe I have with the last episode is that there
aren't enough ninjas.
There aren't enough. They're building up. And no, but listen. And then Matt, Daredevil, whatever, is like, there's too many to count.
Whatever the fuck his name is. But yeah.
There's like 15 ninjas.
There's a lot more.
There's definitely like 40.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
15 to 20.
No, but like there was one part where like
they pan out.
Some of them are just they pan out, but like some of them are just standing at the side doing nothing.
Yeah.
Classic ninjas.
Like, why didn't you just go in there?
We could have had that. We could have had that job. We could have been extras.
Nobu basically says like, how about you guys just stay back and then I'll fight him on my own.
It's also a cop out that Daredevil like intends to kill him, but in order to like salvage the character, it's like, oh, he's not actually dead. Stick kills him when like Daredevil has the absolute intention of killing Nobu. So
he wants him to be dead.
Yeah. So he
threw him off that roof with purpose.
You get the death of that character, but you don't get like the guilt because Matt technically didn't kill him, which I feel is super lazy.
Doesn't know that.
Just really quick with that scene. Forget. Okay, maybe there's more ninjas and I didn't really see. We're building up. I wanted that scene to be longer. It was an amazing scene, and I absolutely knew 100%. I was telling Matt this because he finished before me. I kept saying, "Oh, Punisher's definitely gonna show up," and it was pretty obvious.
I was waiting for it.
I was like,
I was waiting for it.
Punisher's gonna show up and beat ass with Matt and everything.
Beat ass.
Yeah, the way he shows up is cool, where he's just sniping them out, covering his back. I wanted more of that. I wanted more hand combat from Punisher with Daredevil, and then maybe he's shooting them from behind to protect him.
Well, there's
like going back to how short it was.
Yeah.
And then it's going back to like the Batman versus Superman, the Batman versus Superman fight, which is really short.
Oh my god.
No.
So my girlfriend again texted me today, and she's like,
No, brag much.
I know, right? Like,
Yeah.
fuck you. All right, so my girlfriend texted me today, and she's like, "Oh my god, your dick's bigger than I've ever seen." Like, honestly, yeah.
I just want, because this is a real concern.
Yeah, it's real nonsense. Yeah, okay, yeah.
An audience, and this movie's called Batman vs Superman. Sure, comic book people know they're not really fighting; they're gonna team up and everything. For someone who doesn't know the comics, and someone, it's just Batman vs Superman. There's about one fight scene and like 4 confrontations, and the fight scene lasts about 1 minute and 25 seconds. Like, it's obviously longer than that, but it's not very long. And so this, longer than the Batman vs Superman fight scene, but I just wanted it to be longer, as I did with the movie. I wanted that fight scene to be longer to mean more.
There was one picture saying like how much of a coward Batman is because he's like, "Do you bleed?" And then he's like, and then he just flies up and he's like, "You will." And then what if Superman came down and said, "What was that?"
What the fuck is that?
Like, "Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Because he didn't have the kryptonite yet, so like.
Superman's a jerk. He doesn't even wait for Batman to finish his sentence and flies off like a real prick.
Yeah. Well, back to Daredevil, anyways.
Yeah. No. I had a really big problem. Like, again, with the themes of Batman vs Superman, like the intent to kill. I don't like that Matt gets to kill someone essentially, but not have the guilt. And Matt, you're like,
but
he doesn't.
No, he does have the guilt because he doesn't know that he didn't kill him.
I think they're gonna find the autopsy. They're like, wait a minute, you threw him off a building and he was decapitated.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. Cool.
No, but then again, you have to remember, he knows.
I don't have to remember anything. You have to remember it. Yeah.
Nobu's come back to life, so
His
maybe
head?
that played a.
Okay.
But maybe that played a role into it, where Nobu was burned in fire and he was brought back to life. So maybe
decapitated.
Here, try again.
He was decapitated, so like he's obviously dead.
Well, there's that
He's not gonna come back. If he comes back, then I'm really might stop.
season 3, episode 1. You just see a bunch of hand ninjas like with Elmer's glue, gluing the head back on. Like, shit, maybe this will work. Oh, no, get the hot glue. Fuck, we need crazy glue.
Hot glue gun.
You know, a character we haven't talked about. God damn it! What's her name?
Reyes.
No. The night nurse.
Oh yeah, Rosario Dawson was fine.
Yeah, she did good. I liked how she brought in both the Jessica Jones and Luke Cage little Easter egg.
Well, yeah.
The ninjas decided to raid the hospital because the children were there.
So silent they were on the building.
How weird was that? Like that whole scene with the children and the hospital.
Oh yeah, and then and the guy.
That's like a horror scene. That's like from friggin' some horror movie. Like,
I thought they were gonna play up more of the like Daredevil, because after he gets shot by the Punisher, he has like a concussion and he's deaf, and you have to consider like he's blind and deaf, just that like vulnerability. I thought they were gonna play up that more in the season, but they didn't really.
That was amazing.
So wait, he's deaf. He's deaf like once or twice in the thing.
I know, right? But I thought that would. I thought they would.
It?
Yeah, I thought they would play that up more.
When he went deaf, I thought that was amazing. The way they showed it, like just he was yelling and we couldn't hear anything. No one could hear anything.
Yeah, that was good.
That was amazing.
A example of that being done poorly is in Man of Steel when Superman yells and you can't hear anything because he snaps to Zod's neck. He has multiple necks.
Oh, yeah.
He snaps his neck and then he screams, and then he goes and makes out with Lois Lane in the middle of rubble. Fuck you, Superman. Fuck you, Zack Snyder. Everything's going terrible. Oh, fuck, I'm upset now. To wrap it up, I thought this is the worst of the 3 seasons. Not by far. I just think it's poorly written.
Wait, you're including Jessica
Jones.
Yeah, Jessica Jones.
And Daredevil season 1 and 2.
That being said, I don't think Jessica Jones can. I think Jessica Jones season 1 was better than Daredevil season 1 just because the villain was more compelling and he wasn't a baby. But that being said,
he was such a good villain.
Yeah, that being said, you can't like Jessica Jones season 1 was very along the lines of Dark Knight in that it was like the villain conditioned the quality of it. So I don't know where Jessica Jones. Like, I'm more nervous for Jessica Jones season 2 because I feel like Daredevil can come back from this because
is he dead? He's dead, right? Because she snaps his neck.
Yeah,
like,
I
think
they'll find a way
right? they'll find a way
Yeah.
to bring him back. He's such a good actor and such a good villain.
Now, Jessica.
How good was Jessica Jones episode 1? That fucking episode.
Now, Jessica.
You're just turban every single actor in Daredevil.
And this is why I bust Minab's balls about DC all the time.
Fisk, I'm a baby. Don't take Vanessa from me. I want Vanessa.
I agree with that, though. He is a baby.
No, but I like that scene too, actually. Where he's like, I'll find every way to get Vanessa not back in this country.
You'll find a way. I'll punch you because I'm a baby. Get me, Vanessa. Oh yeah, just one more thing to touch on. When Wilson Fisk beats the fuck out of Punisher, like, and he gorilla slams him with 2 hands on.
Yeah.
So good. Overall,
So,
I think they can bounce back from this. I think it was just poorly written. But they can get a better villain next season. I want to see more of Electro.
yeah, season 1 was obviously better, but like I think season 3 might be.
Yeah, along the lines of
Might be
Amazing
good.
Spider-Man 2, this felt like a real setup season, which isn't necessarily bad because they did it more elegantly than Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Well, Amazing Spider-Man sucks compared to the first Spider-Man.
So
Compared to, let's not, we're gonna do a full episode
Compared to
on the
Tobey
Spider.
Maguire.
We're gonna do a full episode on the Spider-Man movies. I don't want to talk. This is nonsense.
For me, like I said, I don't know which order I can really put them in, which one I think's better. I think they're all really great. I feel like this season doesn't suffer from the season 1 of both Jessica Jones and Daredevil experience, where it's like 13 episodes is too long. It did suffer a little, but I didn't feel that too much because they had 3 characters, so 3 arcs they were building, and they were kind of jumping back and forth in this season of Daredevil. So I feel like it played out pretty nicely.
Well, if you're gonna rank them, which one would you? How would you rank them?
If I would rank them, see,
Yeah.
I think I would.
I
honestly,
I think you'll know before Liam does.
Jessica Jones, Daredevil season 1, Daredevil season 2.
See, I think I put
Okay.
Jessica Jones, Daredevil season 2, Daredevil season 1. And the only reason for that is because everything Daredevil season 1 did, season 2 did better with more characters, interesting characters. They built up on the world and they set up another world all within that season.
Oh, should I just go like away from both of you and say Daredevil season 1 first?
Yeah.
And then Jessica Jones and Daredevil season 2.
I mean, I can respect
I'm a real big fan of Jessica Jones now, though. I just feel like Jessica Jones had a really big peak at like episode 9 and 10, dipped a little, and then had another peak at the end. So
like, I mean, I'm
they
going
all
off.
had that little bit.
I'm just going off that. I'll go back and watch Jessica Jones. I have no interest in going back to watch this season. Maybe just like clips of like the hallway fight, just because that's visually interesting. I have no interest in like this story. Yeah. I'm glad that they're moving on. I think like season 3 is probably going to be like Bullseye. Or not Bullseye. Maybe it's Bullseye. Yeah, Bullseye.
Oh, it's so obvious that Punisher's going to get his own season, though. I hope it's a mini-series, though. 8 episodes, 6 episodes, that's it.
I can only take so much of
I know, I don't
really
13
like
episodes either.
You know who I really like in both seasons is the one that, the person that makes the suits.
Oh, Melvin Potter, Stickman, or Stiltman. You see more of the Stiltman costume. I'm telling you, season 3, season 3 Stiltman. Like that. Season 3 Stiltman.
I really liked. I can't remember his name or the actor, but the head newspaper guy.
Ben
I
Urich?
think he did it.
Oh, the bald guy. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he did a good job this season. He took care of Paige when he needed. He actually gave her an opportunity. Again, that's really dumb how she switched jobs like the Flash. DC. Flash better than Batman vs Superman.
Wait, what? The TV series is a better movie? That's a silly thing to say.
Yeah, it is. No, but
we have to end the podcast now. I have to mud wrestle Liam. All right.
We do, but this has been fun. We discussed Daredevil. We had some time to think about it, so that was good too. We had some time to marinate our thoughts.
Oh yeah.
I'll make a mistake.
We Trump steaks. # make Donald Trump again. Ooh, we got political.
Well, in conclusion,
I'm not going to rate it with a number because numbers are silly. I like that rating. Jessica Jones, Daredevil season 1, Daredevil season 2. I'm hopeful for season 3. I think they're going to move away from these poorly written characters and maybe do something more interesting.
I don't know how you didn't like the
one big prediction for season 3, or actually, no, Defenders comes first. So
Defenders of the Earth, Defender. Yeah, Karen Page is going to die before that.
You think Karen Page is going to die in Defenders because that comes before season 3?
So what is the lineup? Is it Luke Cage?
It's Luke Cage, Iron Fist. I think Defenders. I don't know if Jessica Jones has another season in there.
There must be a season 2 in between those.
Wait,
I think.
I'll search it right now.
Probably it's probably Jessica Jones.
Defenders of the Year, Defenders.
Defenders come out.
I also think.
Hold up, I'm checking.
I liked some of the Jessica Jones tie-ins, but some of them were super lazy. Like,
yeah,
like Foggy's ex-girlfriend just calls her Jessica Jones, just like, oh, by a lady by the name of Jessica Jones. Oh, wink, we're referencing another show.
Yeah, but like he doesn't really have a alias.
Ooh,
or like
investigation.
That is true. She doesn't.
I don't know. I'm kind of ambivalent to Rosario Dawson's tie-ins, where she's like, I helped a guy who was stronger than our friend, a real Cage, a Luke Cage, but
no, she didn't say that.
Oh, that's that's just one more thing, because we're running super late, because we have a time limit apparently. Definitely the best Foggy scene in probably both of these two seasons is when Foggy mediates the fight between those two gang members in the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm the public defender who's gonna have to defend your ass, not
I'm
because
Fulton Reed, I'm the Bash Bros.
The goalie. Yeah. Anyways, I think it was fine, but it didn't.
So we're just gonna go with a rating of the season. So like, Daredevil season 1, then Jessica Jones, then Daredevil season 2. For me.
For me, it's gonna be what did I say? Yeah, Jessica Jones, Daredevil season 2, Daredevil season 1. I feel like it's constantly been getting better and better. Really.
Defenders of the Year, Defender. Well, I mean that rating doesn't indicate that, but yeah, sure.
No, I'm talking about Daredevil.
Okay, sure. Jessica Jones, Daredevil season 1, Daredevil season 2. But that wraps that up. Anyways, this has been the second episode of the Quite Alright podcast. Hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm speaking through a wind tunnel. I'm Minab.
I'm Liam.
I'm Matt. Like and subscribe.
See you later.